Hi, Sue here from Mystic Matters. Thank you very much for joining me. If you were drawn to watch this particular video, then this is what you need to know. The cards I'm using are the Mythic Tarot, and they're based on Greek mythology. Okay, we'll be starting off with there's a feeling of peace and tranquility. You feel that your dream is about to come to fruition. It's a really nice, gentle card. You just know where your heart lies, and everything feels so much more peaceful. You are being asked to make willing sacrifices of some things for new things for the future. And with the Hanged Man, this is you have the time to make the changes. If you don't make the changes or don't make the sacrifices, then eventually the universe will take over and make the changes for you. But at the moment, time is on your side. So it's getting rid of things for the past that are holding you back. And but it has to be a willing sacrifice. So, well, I will, I'll give up sugar in order to be healthier. That kind of that's just an example, but that kind of thing. Day-to-day life might not be particularly easy. It's a bit of a battle with material reality. It can be to do with finance, it can be to do with things breaking down, day-to-day stuff not being particularly easy. Can be problems within relationships and things like that as well, things on a domestic front. But there's new relationships coming in. It can be a business partnership as well, but there's somebody new coming in that you don't know already, or you don't know very well. So if it's a love relationship, then it's not somebody that you've lived with before or had an intimate relationship with before, but it could be somebody who's, an acquaintance, a friend of a friend that you've kind of seen in passing, that kind of person, or somebody who's completely new, or somebody that's a new business partner. But the same applies. It's nobody you've been in business with before. And you're going to be needing to look at yourself and decide, what are the habits, what are the traits that I have, I need to change. What is no longer serving me? It can be giving up smoking, it can be to do diet and exercise, giving up negative thinking. There's so many different things that we can decide that, it's like a New Year's resolution, isn't it? What we're going to give up in order to benefit ourselves in the future. Now, I emphasize with the devil, there's also temptation to give up with this card. Think, oh, it's just too difficult, I can't be bothered. But also with the devil, it's not what other people think that we need to change, it's what we feel we need to change. It's nobody else's business, it's just us. And here we have small rewards for efforts you're making. A lot of hard work ahead, but you will be getting the rewards for the efforts you're making. So as a quick recap here, there's a feeling of peace and tranquility, feeling I know where my heart lies, I know where I'm going, but I do recognize there are some sacrifices I need to make for myself to move on, whether it's kind of changing job and maybe not seeing my friends so much, or but I need to recognize that there are things that I need to change in order to move and try something new, going into a new way of life. Day-to-day life, yeah, not particularly easy. Maybe haven't got as much money as I used to have, or day-to-day stuff is kind of just breaking down, or maybe having problems at home. But these are temporary things, and as long as I don't kind of focus on them as a goal, focus on them too much, then and get stressed about it, then it just acknowledge. I've just got to acknowledge it's temporary stuff, and I need to kind of deal with it. And there's something new coming into my life. This is interesting. Maybe it's a new love that's coming into my life, and somebody, oh, so and so's friend, or I hadn't noticed him before, or I hadn't noticed her before, or maybe they're just a business partner that they're coming in. But let's see where this takes me. But I do need, I do need to look at myself very carefully and think, well, what is now holding me back? What beliefs do I have that are kind of hampering me in moving forward? Maybe I need to get up earlier. Maybe I need to give up smoking, or stop eating so many savory snacks, or whatever it is. You yourself will know if you've got a weakness or something that isn't in your best interests, and looking at, okay, what can I do to change that? And very, very quickly, if you make that commitment, it's going to be, oh, I'm really seeing the results of this. I'm getting the rewards for the efforts I'm making. This is fantastic. So it is worth it. It is worth it. So there are some changes coming here. It's not without kind of day-to-day stuff being a bit tricky, a bit awkward, and some kind of conflicts and things like that. But you will come out the other end being quite, pleased with yourself for having made that commitment to make some changes and move forward in your life. So I hope that's been of help, and hope to see you again sometime. Bye.